Darkness was my oldest friend, but it was never silent. While my eyes saw nothing, my mind saw everything. I am Elara. Blinded by a fever years ago, I was dismissed by my pack as broken, a burden. But the moon goddess gave me something else, the sight. And 3 nights ago, the vision nearly broke me. I saw my husband Gareth pouring wolfsbane into my tea. I saw him laughing with my stepsister Lisa as they planned to bury me in an unmarked grave so they, true mates hiding in plain sight, could finally claim my inheritance. I didn't wait to die. I ran. The rain was a torrential sheet, masking my scent but turning the forest floor into a treacherous slide of mud. I stumbled, my lungs burning, until I hit the cobblestones of the King's Road. The thunder of hooves vibrated through the ground. A carriage. I didn't step back, I stepped forward. The screech of horses and the splintering of wood filled the air. I fell, pain radiating through my shoulder. But then, silence. And a smell. Not wet earth, but burning ash, sandalwood, and raw, terrified power. "You foolish little thing," a voice growled, deep enough to rattle my ribs. Strong hands grabbed me. The moment skin touched skin, a shockwave of electricity snapped through my veins. It wasn't just warmth, it was a collision of souls. "Mine," the voice whispered. The word carried the weight of a command. I was lifted into the arms of Kaelen, the Dragon Emperor, the most feared predator on the continent. He took me to his obsidian citadel. He bathed me, fed me, and treated me like glass. But I wasn't glass. I was furious. When he told me we were fated mates, that his dragon roared for me, I pushed him away. "I don't want a lover, Kaelen," I told him, my voice trembling, not with fear but with rage. "I want justice. Gareth and Lisa, they have my brother Finn. They locked him in the cellar. I want them to pay." Kaelen didn't flinch. He leaned close, his breath hot against my ear. "Then let us burn them down together." We returned to my family's estate not as guests but as executioners. With Kaelen's elite guards, we stormed the manor. The scent of fear from Gareth and Lisa was sweeter than any perfume. We found Finn, gaunt but alive, chained in the dark. But my stepmother, Lady Vane, was waiting. And here lies the twist. She didn't try to kill me. She knew she couldn't stop a dragon emperor, so she tried to make him a monster. As Kaelen cornered her, she smashed a vial of silver liquid, dragonbane. It didn't kill him. It stripped his humanity. Kaelen screamed. It was a sound of bones snapping and reforming, a wet, tearing agony. He fell to his knees, his golden eyes turning entirely black. He was entering the feral shift, a state of pure, mindless destruction. If he shifted fully, he would incinerate the entire estate, including Finn and me. He would become a beast that had to be put down. "Get back!" his guard shouted, drawing a sword against his own king. "No!" I rushed forward. "Elara, run!" Kaelen roared, his voice warping into a snarl. "I can't... Hold it!" I ignored the heat radiating from him, hot enough to blister my skin. I grabbed his face, forcing him to look at my unseeing eyes. I needed to do the one thing I had been too afraid to do. I dropped my mental walls. I opened the bond wide. "Take it," I projected into his mind. "Take my strength. Take me." It hit me like a physical blow, his pain, his chaos, his fire. I screamed as our souls knotted together, fusing permanently. I poured every ounce of my calmness, my vision, and my life force into the raging inferno of his mind. Slowly, the blackness in his eyes receded, replaced by molten gold, the scales retreating from his skin. The heat cooled to a simmering warmth. He collapsed against me, burying his face in my neck, inhaling deeply. "You stayed," he rasped, sounding awestruck. "You saved me?" "I am no longer the prey, Kaelen," I whispered, stroking his hair, "and you are mine. Gareth and Lisa were exiled to the wastelands, a fate worse than death, and I, the blind girl they tried to murder, sat on the obsidian throne beside the most powerful creature in the world. I lost my sight, yes, but looking at the future now, I had never seen anything so clearly."